Robert Gill was shot and killed on South Street early Wednesday morning a week ago.
And Chattanooga police believe they're close to making an arrest, but they need some information with which you may be able to help. Here's Greg Glover with Crime Stoppers.
If not for the hills amplifying the sound of the gunfire, it may have taken a while for Robert Gill's body to have been discovered in this relatively remote, overgrown and wooded area of town. But he was found, and investigators lack just a few more pieces of information. In Crime Stoppers, your anonymous tip could lead you to reward cash.
Robert was 29 years old, and he's from this area as well. We don't believe that he did anything that caused this crime.
1 week ago, Robert Gill's life was taken here on South Street in East Chattanooga near Shallowford and Tunnel Roads.
It's a very quiet street. It's a short street, so there's not a whole lot of activity that goes on. We believe that the suspects know this area, and that's the reason why they chose this area in order to shoot and kill the victim.
On Wednesday morning, the crackle of gunfire prompted a resident to call 911. There were no witnesses to the murder, but there are several ways you can aid investigators and perhaps earn reward cash.
One of the things that we would like to know is if you saw or you know where the victim or the suspects were at prior to coming to South Street. If you know Robert, maybe he was talking to somebody on Facebook that you saw, or he was beefing with someone, absolutely call into Crime Stoppers, provide us with that information as well.
Even if you don't know the victim, you can help. If you live or work in the area, you could have some valuable video footage.
So if you are in this area and you have a security camera, call into Crime Stoppers, provide that information so that way we can use that in order to identify when the suspects were here, maybe the vehicle or suspects were caught on your camera.
And finally, bad guys brag. If you've heard something, that info could be just what's needed to find a killer and to earn you up to $1,000 cash.
If you have heard information from the suspects or other people, third-hand information, call in any little bit of information that you know about the death of Robert Gill, call into Crime Stoppers.
And don't feel like you'll get into trouble or put yourself in danger by calling Crime Stoppers. We never ask your name, so even police don't know your identity. You'll be issued a case number, and that will remain with you even if you get that cash reward. So if you know something, call 698-3333. Up to $1,000 is on the table, and that line is manned 24/7. David, Michelle.